Hello everyone, so now what we will do, we will look the NAT, dynamic NAT. For dynamic NAT, this configuration will remain same for the ISP because internet service provider is having the same configuration. Only in our gateway we will change. For our gateway also from here to here this configuration remains same. Okay, just now what we done that will remain same. We need to give the name. We need to assign this IP, we need to assign this IP and put one default route towards the ISP. This remains same, only NAT configuration will change here, so we will remove this. Okay, and also this remains same because we need to apply, anyhow at last we need to apply, so I will keep this. Okay, this will be remain same, only here will be change. So now what we will do here we will do the NAT. So we need to select the traffic. We are doing what we are doing dynamic NAT. So what is the meaning of dynamic NAT? Example, I buy 3 IP. Imagine 3 public IP I buy from the ISP. So this device and this device and this device, 3 devices can access the internet, but this 4 device will not access. And if this device PC1 stop accessing the internet, then automatically this device will take that IP and he will go out, he will access the internet. What I am saying, imagine I have this IP 1.2, I buy 200.1.1.2 and this will be using this one 1.1.3, and I have one more, this one is using 200.1.1.4, and this one we don't have any IP, so this guy cannot access the internet. But imagine this guy stop using the internet, so that this IP this guy can use. From the pool of IP they can use. That is nothing but dynamic NAT. As we discussed in our previous class, theory when we discuss. So how we can configure that one? We will select the traffic. I need to select the traffic. So how we can select? With the axis list. So I will write axis list and I can give any number. I will give 1. And then say permit. I need to select the traffic. So permit 192.168.1.0. I need to permit this traffic because this is our network. Using in whole network we are using 192.168.1.0. If you have, imagine if you have one more router here, that is 192.168.2.0. So you need to select that one also. Next lab we will look that also. But now I have only this network, only this subnet we are using in all our devices. So I need to select that one. So I will say access list 1 permit 192.168.1.0, and after that we need to write the wildcard mask 0.0.0.255. So what I done, I selected the traffic. Then what I need to do, I need to select the pool. So I will write IP NAT pool, and I can give pool name, any name I can give. I will give ABC. You can use any name. And here we need to define the public IP, starting and ending. Example, starting is 200.1.1.3. Okay, starting will be 200.1.1.3 and ending, imagine ending will be 4 or 5. Let me take 200.1.1.5. So how many IP? 3, 4, 5. 3 IP I buy. 3 IP I buy. First I need to write the starting IP, second ending IP. So if you say here 200.1.1.3, I have one IP, this one, I have another IP 1.1.4, I have another IP 200.1.1.5. So now I have 3 public IP. So 3 my machine can access the internet, and other machine we need to wait. If this guy stop accessing the internet, then this machine can go to the internet. Okay, so this way we will do that one. So now I need to write here, I write already this IP starting from here, ending will be here, and after that I need to write the subnet mask, and we are calling that one is a net mask, and we need to give the subnet mask. We are using 255.255.0, and then first step we select the traffic, this one. Second step we select the public IP. Third step we need to mix both. So how we can mix? We can write here IP NAT, and then we can write inside source list. Source, which source? Inside list. So this list, this one, and then pool, which pool? ABC. Pool means pool is having the public IP, so ABC. That's all. And we need to apply to the interface. Interface remains same. This is the interface going to the outs. This is the interface going to the in. So this remains same. So I will copy this thing. I will put in the our gateway. Where is the gateway? This one. So now I will go here, config T, and I will paste the configuration. I put something wrong here, spelling mistake. Here axis ACC. I miss ACCESS. Okay, axis list. Now let me paste again. From here to here, I will paste here, or better I can restart also. Anyhow, let me paste again. So now everything is good. Okay, now it is accepted. So let's try now. What we will do, we will ping from here, this one. This is the PC one. Here request timeout. He need to ping. Why it is not pinging? Let's see. Still it is not working. Let's see here we configure correctly or something is miss here. Or let me restart this router. Maybe old configuration is already there here. We can remove or we can close and we can open. So it will go back. Okay, so let's see here. Let me take this and paste this configuration there. I will paste this there. In the GNS3 it will start very fast, but here in the EVNG we need to wait some time. Okay, it is starting. This lab we can do in packet tracer also. It will work very fast in the packet tracer. Anyhow, let's do here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let me check here. Let me check show ACL. Do we have anything? Show access list. No access list. Show IP NAT translation. Anything? Nothing. So let me go in the global configuration mode. I will paste this configuration. Let me copy this configuration. I will paste this configuration here. Okay, so let's see here. Still it is hang or let me check why it is. Yeah, now it is came. Let's ping now. I can ping. Okay, before it is not pinging. Let's see now it will work or not. Request timeout. First packet will drop, second is also going. Some issue may be here in the router image. Before it is working, why it is having some. Let me ping again. Request timeout. We need to ping only 4 PC. First PC is not working. Let me check this PC. This is of PC4. PC4 before is also not working, but now let's see. Not working. Let me take the PC2 and ping here. PC2 is also not working. Let's see here what it is showing in the gateway. We already apply here. Let's see here. Show access list. We have access list 12 match. Okay, they permit 12 by show IP NAT translation. It is translating here, but why it is not going outside? We can see the translation. 200.1.1.4 is going to 1.1.3. So this is working. Which IP? This one. This is the 1.3. So 1.3, where is the 1.3 PC? 1.3. So I think this is a 1.3. Which PC is 1.3? PC 2, I think PC2. So let me see, PC2 is, we have the record that PC2 is going to the internet, but here it is showing request timeout. Why it is showing request timeout here, but here we have the entry. In the gateway it is showing that it is going to the internet. Let me check show IP. Here we have the IP and the gateway. Some issue here, I think. Let me check here. What I will do here, show IP NAT translate. Here it is showing, here it is showing that this IP 1.3 is going to this one by using this going here. 1.3 is going, 1.3 only going, but why it is not replying here? In the ISP router we did not change, we have the 8.8 default route we have or not. Show IP route, we have the default route also. Show IP NAT translation. So in the translation we have the record, but why it is not going? Let's see what is the issue. Let's go to the ISP router. We have here, right, in the ISP router show IP interface brief, we have the 8.8.8. it is working here. I can ping from here. Let's see, from the gateway I can ping here 8.8.8, 8.8.8.8. yeah, it is working from gateway. Only issue is in this PC, something wrong here. Configuration, let's see here what we done. We selected access list 1, permit this network ID with this mask, and we are selecting the IP. We are saying that IP 200.1.1.3. we are using this one, so let's start from 1.1.1 to 1.1.3, but it should work even if we use, because they are in the same network. We can check here 1.1.1 we can try, but they are in the same network, so this should be work even if we have the 200.3. from here to here this range should be work. Let me type again, or maybe we can do this lab in the different router. Let me restart and check again. Or this lab easily we can do in packet tracer, it will be very simple, but here something we are having issue. Anyhow, let's try now. Or what I can do, I can copy paste this configuration in the GNS configuration. Let's verify access list 1, permit, and we are taking the complete network ID, and then we are saying IP NAT, and we are taking the pool ABC, and we are defining the public IP and the net mask, whatever the mask, then IP NAT inside source list 1 pool ABC, and the interface. That's all. This is the correct configuration, is correct. Let's see again. I will paste this configuration. Just now we restart, so let's see here. Let me go in the global configuration mode and then paste here. I think because here we have some other interface, maybe because of this one it is creating issue. Let me open the GNS also. We can paste in GNS. If it is not working here, we can check in GNS it is working or not. So let's do, no issue. Meanwhile GNS will open here. Meanwhile we can check here. GNS or the normal packet tracer, we can perform this lab. This is simple lab only. Now we can check here. Let me see here our PC. Before it is not working. Now let's see. Now it is working. See, now it start working. So let me check again. 1 minute. Let me check all the PC. It is working or not. Here first packet drop, second packet drop, third packet drop. Just now which one work? PC1 work. PC4 is not working. PC2 it is working or not. First packet drop, all packets drop. Just now why it is work? Some PC3 is working. PC3 work just now and PC4. So let's see here. PC1 also working. Suddenly they start working and they stop, or so let me check. Anyhow, there is some issue I think here. We can check in the EVNG, the GNS or in the packet tracer. We have 3 PC will work because we have the 3 public IP. If you see here, we have from here. No, now it is not working again. There is some bug or something maybe. Before it worked just now here and again stop. Anyhow, let me stop this one. We will do in the EVN GNS or we will do this one in the packet tracer. Because this router, or maybe we need to change the router image. Let me open any here, because if you see this router is having some different interface also. When we check here, show IP interface brief, we have something here. I don't know what is this, and we are getting IP also here. So something we are getting here. So it is better we will check in a different router or we will use the different device. So what I will do, I will stop all the nodes.
So change the router, sir.
Yeah, we can change the router also, but let me check. We can change, but we need to switch off all the device. That is the problem in the EVNG. We need to switch off, then we can change the router. Let's try change the router, and let's take other router. This one we use, so let's see this router. Hope this router will be good. Let's take one interface here, this one here. Let me connect here, and I will switch off this one, and now we will connect this here. This device is having IP, or we lost the IP. Show IP. Yeah, IP is here. Okay, so let's do here. Configuration we have already, so we can paste. I think interface is same, 0 by 0 and 1 by 0. Here interface change here, 0 by 1. So let me change here, 0 by 1. Here 0 by 1, 1.1.1, and here we will change 0 by 1. So here will be 0 by 1. Okay, all other configuration remains same. So let me paste this whole configuration. Let's see here. Let me go here. I will write no. And meanwhile, let's see ISP router is having same configuration, or okay, this is off. So let me start and check. Maybe some configuration erase when we switch off. I think we already saved the configuration here, so anyhow, let's see. This is the gateway. So now we need to paste the configuration in this router. So let me paste here the, okay, let's see, everything is good here. Something, F0 by 0 is finished. Still this need to be execute here. Here again we have something, that one interface and VIO. So maybe this router also have the issue. Anyhow, let's see. Meanwhile, the ISP router, what we have in the ISP router, we have the interface show IP root, show IP interface brief. So here this interface is okay, no issue. Now let's go to the gateway router and check here. Gateway, they executed here, and let's see show IP interface brief. So here again we have something, this one. Anyhow, let's try. We can ping from the PC1, ping 8.8.8.8 and check here. It is request timeout, all the request timeout. We can ping our gateway. Let's see, we can ping 192.168.1.1. we can ping our gateway. Yeah, our gateway we can ping. Let's see our gateway we can ping. So our gateway interface, let's see 200.1.1.1. we can ping this one also, and we can ping ISP, this one too. It is not working, so we have some issue here. Configuration is correct here. This is only the configuration which we use. I will say start from 3 to 5 we will say. Anyhow, let me do in the GNS or EVA packet tracer. So let's see here. Let me take one new lab. Static NAT, I think I have dynamic. Okay, let's take some routers to do this configuration. I will take this router, one router, this one, another router is this one. Imagine this is a ISP router, this is our router, and we will take one switch. We can take the dummy switch here, and then what we can do, we can take some PC. We have VPC here, we can use the VPC. We can take 2 or 3. Let me take 3 VPC. So let's do configuration. We have already ready, so we can just copy paste the configuration. So let me connect this one from E0 by 0 to E0 by 0, and let me enable the ports here, and then here E0 to E1 by 0, and from here we can take the Ethernet, this one to this, and from here we can take this to this one, and from this to this one. So this is a 3 PC, and we can power on this router. We can start this router, and the configuration is ready. In the ISP router we can paste this one, ISP router. This is the ISP router. I will take console of this one. I can paste in the ISP router. Let me paste here, or let me make big in the ISP router. Here I will paste. So this is good, everything is good here. So now we will go for the second one, this configuration. Here gateway is the F0 by 0, and here is the F1 by 0. So here I will change F1 by 0, and here 0 by 0, F1 by 0. This one, this is outside, this is inside. Okay, so let's paste this configuration. Let's see here. I will take console of this one, and let's do this here. I will paste this here. So everything is good. Here it is executed very fast, so maybe here it will work. And if we see here, do we have any interface like that? Here we don't have anything. There we are getting some logical interface. Here nothing, everything is good here. So now let's go here. I will take the console of this this machine need to start, this machine need to start, and take the console. I will take the console of the PC1, and then we can configure here IP, show IP. We don't have any IP. I will write IP 192.168.1.2. okay, 1.2/24 space 192.168.1.1. this is the IP we assign, and then we can check the IP, show IP, and we can save that one, and we can ping now 8.8.8.8. request timeout. Now it is working. Okay, so maybe some bug there in the GNS router, so I will save here this one. So PC1 is working. Let me go for the PC2 here, and here we can assign the IP 192.168.1.3/24 gateway 192.168.1.1, and then we can write here show IP, and here I will save. Here also we will ping, it will work. Here also 3 PC will work because we give the range here 1.3 till 1.5. so 3, 4, 5. So 3 PC will work at the same time. 4th PC will not work. So let me take this one. This is also 3rd PC. It will work here also. Show IP. We don't have IP. IP here I will give 192.168.1. Let me see what we give here. 3. So let me give here 1.4/24 192.168.1.1. give enter, and then we will save here. Show IP ping 192.168.1.1. no, sorry, 8.8. okay, so it will work. 3 PC will work. If we add one more PC, then it will not work. So what I will do, I will take one more PC. I can take VPC here, this one, and we can do here. So that's why we need to have 2 software. Sometimes GNS is not working perfectly, so we will use that time EVNG. Sometimes EVNG is having some bugs, so we will use that time the GNS. If we restart the PC, it will work, but now we don't want to restart, so better to use the other software. So this one I think 1.4, yeah, so this will be 1.5/24. then we will write 192.168.1.1. I will save now the configuration. I will check show IP and ping 8. Here it will work because maybe we already, yeah, it is not working. If you see, because this session is still there. This session is still there. When this section is closed, that time this will start working. But now destination host unreachable. We can go in the gateway. Which one is the gateway? I think R1, or let me check here. R1 is a gateway. In the R1 we can check the show IP NAT translation. Show IP NAT translation. If you see here we are getting that. We are trying to access the, what we can say, this one, this 192.168.1.5. we are trying to access this one, but the pool is finished, so we cannot access this guy. And you have the entry. After some time, when we are not pinging, this entry will be clear from the NAT table. That time the other guy will access. This guy is unable to access, and we have the record here. Our pool, whatever we have, our pool that is already finished. We cannot allow the other guy to access. Imagine, I will give example. You have 3 brothers. You have only 2 cars. Okay, you have 3 brothers in your home. You have 2 cars. So one car is here, one car is here. If this guy taken this car and he go somewhere outside, and this guy taken this car and he go somewhere outside, and if you want to go, you cannot go. You don't have any car. You need to wait. When they come back, then only you can take this car or this car. Whoever come first, you can take that car and you can go in that car. Same thing here. We have only 3 IP and our 3 machine already used. This is our internal IP. Internal IP means private IP 1.2 is used by 200.1.3, and this one 1.3 is used by 1.4, and this is 1.4 used by 1.5. We don't have any other IP to give to the new machine, that is this machine 1.5. So when this guy stop accessing the internet, that time this session will remove from this table, that time this guy can access. So this one is a dynamic NAT, we can say this one. So this is the issue. So what we will do after that, we will do the PAT. PAT is nothing but port address translation. So what we will do in the port address translation, we will have only one public IP, but we will add the port number. So one public IP will use all the guys, whoever is inside in our network. So let's do that configuration. Okay. So I will stop this recording. This is for the dynamic NAT.